Hi, I wanted to take a second to go through installing one of the Metal Method videos on your phone or iPad. This particular video is based around a Mac computer and native tools that we'll use there, iTunes and unzipping things locally. So let me kind of walk you through the process of after you purchase one of the lessons and it's downloaded to your desktop. Okay, it's going to drop down into a file that looks similar to this. It's a zip file, and this happens to be week 4. And if you look on the right hand side, you see I have the other 3 weeks that are here. But if you'll just on your Mac double click it, and it opens into a new folder automatically for you. Okay, I've renamed these to the different weeks because that's just how I like to keep things organized. But if you double click this, you'll see inside that there's a video. Okay, and that's what we want to move into iTunes. And then there's other ancillary files, which we'll talk about in just a few minutes. Okay, so the first one there, we know it's there, we know what we want. So we're going to open iTunes. Okay, and then we're going to go over to File, and then we're going to do Add to Library. Okay, so let's go over here and do Add to Library. Here's our movie. Okay, I went into that particular folder, but let's go into the latest one that I just created, which is week 4. And click on this one, and then do Open. And you'll see it's bringing it right into the system. Okay. Now, if I go back into my videos that are actually within iTunes, and then I go to Home Videos, which natively is where that's going to drop that, just so you guys know, I can scroll down and I can find the one that I'm looking for. Let's see. The new one from Dan should be down in here. Sweet Picking week 4. Okay, so now that we know that we have the movie on here, we can double click it and play it. There's our Metal Method logo, and we know we're going to get Dan. There we go. Okay, that's who we want to see, and it's working great. So let's go back up to our options here, and then let's go into Movies, and we're going to pick the new one that we just downloaded from Dan, week 4. Click this. Down at the bottom, we're going to do either Apply or Done. And you can see it copying it over. Okay, it's going to move that right over to our phone for us. Pretty straightforward process. It's going to take a second or two to bring it over because these are pretty good sized movies. Now, here we go. So now let's look at our actual phone and see what's on the phone. And we'll go down into our movies, and we'll see that here's the Sweet Pick. The one for odd meters and the one for week 4. Now this particular one that's on here from the very first week that was there, I just renamed it. But here's the one for week 4. That's pretty much how you're going to get it onto your system. Pretty straightforward. Download it, unzip the file, pull it into your iTunes, and you're good to go. I'm going to make some additional videos that show you how to play that on your phone, as well as how to use the Guitar Pro app that will ride on your iPhone as well. Thanks so much for checking it out. I'm Van Flowers. I am the owner of Fat Guitars, and I am a huge Metal Method fan. Thanks.